another stream video. Basically, this time we're going to be talking about cartoon episodes again. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I've been doing that a little too much on this in these streams, but it doesn't really bother me as long as you guys enjoy it. Um, I don't really care. So, what is today's topic? So we're gonna talking about the most maybe a little overhated SpongeBob episodes. Yes, today's stream is gonna be talking about the most hated SpongeBob episodes that people really despise. But I have my own personal opinions on these episodes. So let's. I guess we should start off with talking about maybe Atlantis Scorpantus. Yes, this episode. Now, I understand people hate this episode because of mostly good reasons, and I'm no better because this is technically my least favorite season 5 episode. But yeah, the only reason why is because it's missed potential, but though it has a weird feeling for me. Yeah, I know people are not watching this, but if you want to join the stream, you can anyway. But yeah, I think it's kind of. I think it's off how. Okay, I'm trying to say it. Yeah, Atlantis Scorpantus is like this episode that I have really good things to say about it, and also some really bad things to say about it. So let's probably talk about the story first. The idea of SpongeBob and his friends going to Atlantis and meeting Royal Highness, voiced by David Bowie, seems like a really cool idea for a SpongeBob special. Seems like something bigger. Honestly, I consider this the episode that has the hugest story out of the entire franchise because this is something they never done before, and also something that is new, refreshing, and seems like a cool idea of an episode. But how did they screw up? Okay, so I think the thing is that this episode has a few flaws for most people. And some of them I can agree on. I will say the episode is a bit filler. The episode should have just been a 22-minute episode instead of like a 42-minute episode. Yeah, I'm going to call it 42 minutes because this episode is not a 44-minute episode. You guys are wrong on that. How you're saying Atlantis Scorpantus is like 44 minutes? It's not. Or 40 minutes. It's only 42. I checked because there's 32 minutes of there's 32 minutes of SpongeBob segments and there's like 10 minutes of Patchy. Oh, hello guys. I finally got you in the stream. You probably heard what I was talking about, and yeah, I'm talking about Atlantis Scorpantus. Yes, I know people hate this episode, and yes, I know people despise this episode. Oh, hi, Lever. You guys want to hear me talk about the most hated SpongeBob episodes or overhated? So yeah, back to what I was saying about Atlantis Scorpantus is that the episode is pretty hated when it comes to like the fan base, and yeah, I know, but okay, I gotta really retract what I was saying before. No, I don't speak Turk. I don't know what I was saying there, but thank you guys for joining the stream though. Okay. Okay, anyways, what I was saying about Atlantis Scorpantus is that this episode trying to think. Yes, it has filler. It should have been a 22-minute episode, not like a 42-minute episode. And also I will say that some parts should have been cut down. But thankfully, viewers, if you were watching this, I actually made a sort of like I made multiple parts of my own shortened down version of Atlantis Scorpantus. So that means is that it only has a few songs in the episode. It has like a few songs. It only has like one song in the episode, thankfully. Two, actually. And the SpongeBob parts are at least 14 minutes long. Fun fact. And the Patchy parts are about 2 minutes long. So yeah, it's kind of like a 16-minute episode basically. Yes, I would say yes, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, it is impressive how much. Wait, actually, it's 15 minutes. It's technically 15 because 8 months ago I actually uploaded I put them in separate parts. Like it has it's 15 minutes long. If you split up it, yeah, the episode is 15 minutes long if you think about it, and that's crazy. And also, I made a second part that was 8 minutes long. So, yes, it was basically 15 minutes long, episodes like Krusty. I can't seem to say the episode name, but it's from season 12, and it was paired up with Dream Hoppers. Wait, actually, what episode was also? Yeah, it was 15 minutes long, and it was paired up with Dream Hoppers, which was 7 minutes long. So yeah, thank you. So yeah, I remember that. I was trying to make it like that, basically. I don't know, but yeah, if it was paired up with a short, it probably would have been a better episode, honestly. But yeah, I know. Fun fact: I also should mention this before talking about other SpongeBob episodes. I think it's overhated. Is that SpongeBob has like a record of having different run times in the series. There's first 11-minute there's short episodes, which the short episodes range from 3 minutes to at least 8 minutes long, according to like the seasons basically. The shortest episode is Reef Blower, and also a Wrinkle in Time. Both episodes are 3 minutes long. 4 minutes long are basically Rise and Shine, Boating Boat Smarts. I actually kind of like that episode, Boat Smarts. It's kind of funny. I'm sorry people would say, why would you think Boat Smarts is funny? It's not a funny episode, but I don't know. This one just feels kind of funny. It's kind of like the Krusty Krab trading video, if you think about it. Honestly, I'd rather watch this episode than watch Yellow Permit. Yellow Permit is basically Boat Smarts, but in season 13. And this episode is 11 minutes long, which I will say that they should have just made this one at least 9 minutes long. At least. You could have just easily paired it up with another episode that was short. You could have filled up like 3 minutes of the episode left, or 2 minutes of the episode left, with another short that was 2 minutes, kind of like Welcome to Barney Bottom, and also You're Gonna Payphone and Shrink Wrinkle in Time. I know I just ranted on a little bit too long, but that was just me. Anyways, another 4-minute short episode was, I think. Oh yeah, SpongeBob versus the Patty Gadget. That episode, I love that episode a lot. Anyway, guys, if you don't know, there was also the Krusty Plate. Yes, that episode was also pretty good. I thought it was pretty funny, and also Pat No Pay, which is probably my least favorite short when it comes to like the 4-minute ones. It's just kind of boring. Nothing really happens in that short, honestly. It's just Patrick screwing up things that I just knew Patrick would screw them up, because I remember watching this episode as a 6-year-old and thinking Patrick obviously would screw these things up because he's a stupid idiot. Because honestly, this is why season 5 had it's kind of weird how season 5 just has like Patrick being a little off. Pay was not good. Not a good episode. But what about Rise and Shine, which I actually kind of like that episode. Yeah, I don't care if people hate this episode. I don't care. It's a good episode. I think it's great. I had a lot of good jokes. I love the humor in Rise and Shine. So don't even judge me, okay? Yeah. Also, there's sing a song of Patrick was also a pretty good episode. I will say that was a good episode. I love the jokes in the episode. I thought it was pretty fun. I just think this episode is a little too overhated. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if people really say this episode is good or not, but it depends on the writing for this episode to be good. Cuz honestly, I like the song Twinkle Twinkle Patrick Star. It's a pretty good song. I love that song in the episode. Anyways, back to the shorts though. Um, oh yeah, there were 7 minute shorts. No, six. I'm gonna start out with six now. We got Gary Takes a Bath, obviously, because Gary Takes a Bath was 6 minutes long, and it was paired up with a 16-minute episode called Shanghai. Yeah, 16, not 60, like sometimes the YouTuber things quotes kind of do. I don't know, captions. I don't know, captions, I guess. Another short I think was six minutes long was Don't Wake Up Patrick. It was obviously 16, yeah, 6 minutes long. I think the string was also 6 minutes long. It was paired up with Squirrel Jelly. What else? What other episode was 6 minutes long? I guess I guess I'll have to figure out what episode. Okay. Gotta think of another episode was 6 minutes long though. Can't seem to figure out which ones was it though. So I guess those are the only two. I don't know what else. Oh yeah. One Trick Sponge. Yes, that episode was also another episode that was 6 minutes long. And I would say it was a pretty fun episode. I liked the episode, but it was not like one of my favorite episodes now. I would say I definitely prefer like any other episode, honestly. But yeah, yeah, I know. I know I'm like being a little crazy right now, but this is what you kind of expect from a guy who, you know, likes to do other things. I want to. Um. Oh yeah, I should mention this also too. Uh. Yeah, I guess I should mention this as well. If you're gonna be, if I be honest, is yeah. I think those are the only 6 minute episodes. Anyway, right now. 7 minute episodes. Yes, let's get into those episodes. Starting off with, waiting. Yeah, I hate this episode. Yeah, I don't like this episode. Yeah, I don't. This episode is boring. This episode is forgettable. Everything about this episode is just kind of boring. And this is this is not what I expect from a short. And this episode is frustrating a bit, and I can agree with you guys. This episode sucks. Yeah. Thank you, writers, for making this boring. Ah, man, I hate this episode. Oh yeah, good old what's his name? Yeah, I don't remember this episode. I think the problem is that this episode has like a sluggish pacing. Cause this is a problem that I will say this kind of occurs around season 6 as well. Is where some of these like 11-minute episodes could have been better if you just shortened them down. Okay, it's like weird. Which episode from series? I'm talking about SpongeBob episodes, and if you're watching this, you probably would know. But anyway, let's see what else. Oh yeah, no, Money Talks. Yes, I think Money Talks is a pretty solid episode from SpongeBob season 5. It's a pretty good episode that has. I say the plot about it is Mr. Krabs makes a wish that he can talk to money. This episode don't take it like a bad way. I think this idea seems really cool because it's like something that you would kind of expect from Mr. Krabs. Kind of expect this. And honestly, I will say, even though this was 7 minutes, yeah, I feel like the ending kind of does. It just kind of ends like right at the 7 minute mark. Like, no resolution happens. Mr. Krabs sold his soul to all these like ghosts and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like you just had to cut it off at 7 minutes. Cause this is why I was thinking that maybe making this 11 minutes would have made this better because yeah, Slimy Dance honestly if you just put Slimy Dancing at 7 minutes and replace that episode with this one at 11 minutes, this probably would have been a better episode though. Next up, it's the Donut of Shame. For some reason, as a kid, I thought this was 8 minutes long because I guess it's because I didn't notice that, but I was just kind of an idiot, I guess. So yeah, Donut of Shame is pretty awesome because Patrick has like this really good conflict of trying to like think he should eat the donut or give it back to SpongeBob, and I like this concept really well. I really like this episode for having Patrick actually face a conflict that because it's like actually you know what this concept actually was used again in another episode with Patrick actually having a conflict. Which episode was that, you might ask? Oh, that was Patrick's coupon from season 10. Patrick's coupon from season 10 has some remind me a lot of Donut of Shame. Yeah, for some reason, even though it's now ice cream ticket. Wait, no, it's a ticket or is it a coupon? Yeah, a coupon. So basically, it was like, in fun fact, Patrick Coupon actually came out like 10 years after Donut of Shame, so that's pretty good. So that's pretty cool how we got like sort of this like what sequel, I guess, or maybe similarity episode to it. So yeah, thank you writers for that. You made a really good episode out of that. Although I would say that the ending though, where they eat the donut, even though Patrick put it up his butt, ew, 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 ew. No, don't lesson kids. Don't put donuts up your butt, or it's gonna taste like bad. It's gonna taste bad or gross. Yeah, because Patrick's butt is probably like gross in there. Ew. Next up, Picture Day. Yeah, I know this one is not too much. I don't think this episode is, yeah, Picture Day is actually probably like the second boating school episode out of season 5. Um, Although, I feel like Picture Day is like sort of a bad luck type of episode where you expect it to be like a typical SpongeBob, like going to work episode. But, it's not bad. I think Picture Day is overall a 7 out of 10. I feel like that the ending, though, was not necessary. While you just had to stretch out the episode just to make SpongeBob smile. Like, bro, his teeth was like you had to make him like, he was like crying, bro. Let him cry, okay? Like, it doesn't matter. And he like, now I say cheese. Like, bro, I really, as a kid, I didn't like that face, honestly. Okay, what else we have? Oh, yeah, there is, I gotta think of another short episode that was 7 minutes. Oh, yeah, wait. I think I remember what it was now. It was from, oh, yeah, was it Swamp Mates? I don't know. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to think of the 7 minute episodes, man. It was actually okay. Yeah. I remember it was now Dream Hoppers. Dream Hoppers is one of the more shorter episodes, actually, clocking in like 7 minutes long. And also, I should mention this episode is basically 7 minutes long. And how do I feel about this episode? This episode from season 12 is overall pretty decent. Definitely not something amazing, but definitely something I would say I definitely at least has it's pretty okay episode. It's not nothing amazing, but nothing bad, okay? Another episode I think was 7 minutes was actually yeah, Dream Hoppers is kind of like, I think it was Sleepy Time. It's similar to Sleepy Time from season 1, so we've seen this idea before. But I will say, even though it's 7 minutes, it's surprisingly one of my favorite episodes of season 12. Because, fun fact, I don't even like season 12. Yeah, I said it. I don't like season 12. It just feels like season 6 again. And season 6 is not, it's my least favorite season of the entire show. Honestly, I hate it more than I hate season 6 and 12 more than season 7. Honestly, viewers, if you're gonna watch this, don't even say season like 12 is good, because it's not. I don't like this season. Honestly, I think it's worse than season 7, because season 7 is like at least boring. You have to be boring if you want to make me not frustrated. And the problem with season 7 is that at least it doesn't have any Squidward torture episodes that I have to get frustrated with, including Choir Boys from season 6. Because that's my least favorite episode of the entire show. Right next to Two for Square. And SpongeBob You're Fired from season 9. But yeah. Anyways. Let's move on to the 8-minute episodes. And the currently only, I think the ones I can think of are Help Wanted from season 1, the one where SpongeBob actually goes to work. You know, the one that he gets the job at in season 1. There's the Bad Guy Club for Villains. I love that episode, and I think it's a really good season 7 episode, and it's better than its sister episode, Back to the Past, which I don't understand why people like this episode. I don't. It's just Patrick ruins it a lot for me. I don't know why. Oh yeah, another 8-minute episode I can think of was I think actually I don't think Dream Hoppers was actually 7 minutes. It was 8 minutes long probably. So yeah, I guess you can say that. I think One Trick Sponge was like 6 minutes long, I guess. Anyways, I think also another one was Slappy Das. I don't know how to say that. Slappy Days. I guess you can call it that. I don't know. That episode was another short episode, and how do I feel about it? I don't know. I don't really like this one. This is probably my least favorite out of the 8-minute episodes, honestly. So yeah. And then we got 11-minute episodes, which is the typical, just regular full-length episode idea. We obviously all know about the 11-minute episodes. That's a common thing in cartoons. And that's something I will say, it's always something it's always used in every show, including SpongeBob, Fairy Odd Parents, Loud House. Sort of like mostly a lot of shows, actually. Crap. I should have I guess that's cool. But anyways. Also, if you're wondering why does people talk about SpongeBob so much, is because it's a popular show. If you don't know what SpongeBob is, watch the series. Commenter, I can see your comment right there. People watch the show because it's a popular show. It's sold really well. The first movie caused the show to get popular and get more seasons. So if you're watching this still, yeah, you got your answer, okay? Because heck, I'm a big fan of SpongeBob myself. Even though sometimes I do hate some episodes from the later seasons, it's still a good series at least. Even though some seasons are crap and pretty terrible and just kind of like all over the place, but still, I like these episodes. I still at least enjoy SpongeBob, even though it's in the dark era. So don't, and yes, there is other American shows that are good as probably SpongeBob. Heck, my second favorite cartoon is My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Yes, don't argue with me. do not argue with me if you can say, oh, what about Fairy Odd Parents? Yes, that's a good show too. Loud House, yes, a good show. But these two shows are like the best shows I ever seen. And heck, I grew with SpongeBob and My Little Pony. So don't even fight with me if you'd say other shows are good as well. Fairy Odd Parents is also good, but it kind of suffered a bit. I'm sorry, but Fairy Odd Parents really suffered from season like 6 through 10. So yeah, because I think most people could agree that the first 5 seasons of Fairy Odd Parents were at its best. The later seasons are just kind of downhill. You obviously know that. Just like how SpongeBob went downhill. I think the SpongeBob show actually got downhill around season 6 because fun fact, I said this earlier, but I hate season 6 more than any other season of any other cartoon. It's up there with Family Guy season 12, which is another season that I know this is going to be a bad comparison, but I think both seasons are equally bad as the other. And who knows? I can even say Fairy Odd Parents season 10 is also as bad as those two seasons. And even The Simpsons season 32. Because I'll admit I didn't like this season. I think it's the worst season of the show. And also Loud House season 4, another bad season as well. And My Little Pony season 8. So yeah. Yeah, I had to list them all because I just don't like these seasons at all. Like, I'm done with them. I loathe them. I hate them. I despise them. Like, these seasons are bad. All of them. All of these seasons are like the abysmal seasons of any cartoon ever. Say what you will about Family Guy season 12. Honestly, the only reason why I only like it a little bit more than SpongeBob season 6 is because both seasons are equally as bad as the other, so who knows if they're which one is worse, okay? So figure that in the comments section, okay? Because I could do a comparison between both seasons and talking about which one has worser episodes, because both of them are equally as bad as the other. Both have gross out. Both have episodes that are the worst episodes of the show. Both seasons have specials that range from mediocre to terrible. Both seasons have also pretty bad character, exaggeration. All of that crap. All of that bull crap. And even have specials that aren't some of the worst overhyped episodes of the show, like Life of Brian and SpongeBob's True for Square. Because Life of Brian is honestly the SpongeBob equivalent, the Family Guy equivalent of SpongeBob's True for Square special, because it's honestly up there with True for Square of wasting audience's time. And you know what, guys? I don't even care about Life of Brian. I don't even like Brian was pretty bad at that point. So why should I care about Brian so much? He's just a douchebag. He used to be such a lovable character until the later seasons ruined him around season 9. So, yeah, I don't care about Brian anymore. I really don't. At least, thankfully, around season 19, the show got better in Family Guy. Family Guy actually got better around season 19. Yes, you can argue that that's how. How is it better? How? How did it got funnier? The reason why is because, one, they're actually doing good episode concepts, and two, I should mention this as well, is that the episode seems to be like how SpongeBob is handling the Renaissance era. Honestly, I'll be honest, guys. I think the only seasons that should be in the Renaissance era is really season 9B, season 10, season 11, the second movie, and that's really it. I think the new era in SpongeBob is really called the I don't know. I guess I could call it the spinoff or even the retcon era, where basically they add where it's seasons that feel like nothing like SpongeBob, or even feel like they try to be like they're honestly like they're like the dark era seasons where these seasons are pretty bad when it comes to bad episodes. And are they worse than the Dark Era? No, I wouldn't say that they're completely awful. Just pretty up there with them. At least thankfully that at least these seasons doesn't have as much as boring, slog, or even bad characterization. I think the only problems with most of the characters, at least nowadays, even though I don't think these are completely true, I think season 12 kind of had this SpongeBob being more stupider than usual. Yes, I will say SpongeBob was being more stupider than usual in most episodes, or being a little too wackier. And doesn't even have that much emotions in most of season 12. He's like more wackier. So I think that's a problem that I will say season 12 affects really is that the characters kind of seem more unusual than I think they are. Patrick's more dumber. I will say that it's at least it's not season 7 Patrick being dumb as heck. Even though I don't even hate the Stuck in the Ringer or even Yours, Mine, and Mine from season 7. I know people will get mad about that, but I don't care. I don't think they're as bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Squidward gets more punished in season. I think season 12 at least is more softer around him. It seems like most of his episodes in season 12 actually seem to actually have at least seem to be more mixed in quality because unlike some of the other seasons like what season 6, season 7, 8, season 9, a bit with Squid Baby and Little Yellow Book. Yeah, season 12 seemed like they actually did try to make pretty better Squidward episodes than usual. They're better than Ink Lemonade, at least, from season 11, since that episode was kind of gross, and it's not even that bad of an episode. I think, if I was ranking the Squidward episodes in season, I guess 12, I guess I can say, I would say, Pineapple RV is honestly now is pretty bad, but I wouldn't say it's the worst episode. I wouldn't say, yeah, I feel like this one actually has more better things to say than most of the other ones. It's honestly like how I feel about Sepulpa Lodge. Definitely not as bad as Choir Boys or even Professor Squidward, actually. Actually, I think I should mention is that most of the Squid Torture episodes in season 12, I think most of them reminded me a lot of something from season 6. Yeah, I know people would say, well, what, how? Okay, let me explain. Let me explain how I talk about the Squidward episodes in season 12. So, Pineapple RV was pretty bad. I didn't really like this episode too much. I feel like Squidward was tortured too much in this episode. But I will say, at least they gave him a happy ending. Thank goodness, because I really wanted this since I was kind of tired of the Squid Torture episodes by that point. So I think the writers wanted to just make a better Squidward episode than they usually do. So thank you, Stevens. Thank you, the writers, for that, including Vincent Waller, who actually approves of these episodes. And I know he is, because I know he's the he's the showrunner right now, since Steven Hillenburg passed away. About 6 years ago, though. 6 or 5, I don't know. Anyways, what other Squidward episode we had in season 12 besides these 4 episodes? Gotta think of the episodes, because I think they had less Squidward episodes than most seasons, actually. There's actually only what? There's actually at least 6 episodes, I think. Yeah, season 12 only had 6 Squidward episodes in the season. Only 6. So, yeah, it seems like they really wanted to give Squidward a better chance and actually succeed a bit. And you know, I would say out of the 6 episodes, I think 3 were actually really good and 3 were pretty bad. So, you know, that's that's a good thing because, you know, the Squidward episodes were definitely better than most of them in the other seasons. So, at least they gave Squidward at least better episodes at least. And that's kind of the good. I think the writers definitely did a good job on him. But yeah, I guess I should mention also Mr. Krabs in this season. Mr. Krabs is pretty interesting here. Honestly, I don't know how to describe him this season. I think that they definitely got away from the greed at least a bit. So I would say at least some of his episodes are pretty good. I did. I mean, if you want me to rank this, Mr. Krabs episodes in this season, Krusty Slammer was pretty okay. I would say it's not great because it's not like particularly great, but definitely not a bad episode at all. I would say it's pretty good. It was pretty close to good, but I feel like some parts of Plankton getting torture was not necessary. Let's another episode in Mr. Krabs is in this season is I gotta think of the episode now. Oh yeah, Krusty Bucket. Krusty Bucket. That episode was pretty bad. I know people would say, "Oh, why is it a bad episode?" It's because I just didn't like this episode too much. I can understand. I could understand if you like this episode. For me, I just don't like this episode too much. I just don't. This episode is kind of This episode is pretty boring, pretty just kind of okay. I don't know. I just didn't really like this. I didn't really like I don't know. I just didn't like Krusty Bucket. I just didn't really like it too much. And Mr. Krabs was cheeked up in this season a bit. They cheeked up the characters a bit. I didn't like that. I didn't like how they cheeked up the characters, honestly. It feels like that the writers were just making cheeked up jokes to make kids laugh. And I'm a 13-year-old. I'm kind of used to the cheeked up jokes by season 14 because Bassword was literally one of the episodes. Yes, Bast Word. It's a season 14 episode that it's actually my favorite from this season overall. Because season 14 was probably like close to season 10 quality, where I think that instead of just ripping off episodes, they're just kind of taking old ideas and making sequels. And do I like this or not? I don't know. Squid Idiot Box was not a really good episode. I don't understand. I think that they didn't even do a good job on this one. They didn't even try with the writing here. So why did they even think of doing this idea? At least Blood is Thicker Than Grease is better, though. It's a better sequel episode and it actually has comedy. Don't Make Me Laugh was pretty crap. I didn't like this episode. Like SpongeBob laughing throughout the whole episode was not funny. It's annoying. It's frustrating. It honestly makes me feel like Funny Pants is a better episode, even though it's from season 4, and even A Day Without Tears from season 7. And I don't even hate as much as other people. That episode was not even that good, but I don't think it's as bad as people say. Anyways, actually, we had a lot of sequel episodes in season 14, but oh yeah, back to Krabs. I think of I can't really think of really Crab episodes. I guess I have to probably go on my TV and watch. Probably like go see what episodes were Crab themed, because like I said, they don't even have a consistent of episode that has character in it. So, I guess, okay, so I'm gonna recognize the episodes if I can see were crab themed episodes. Let's see. Oh yeah, Breaking. That episode was I think it was Krusty Krab centered episode. I think it was like It's a pretty good. I thought it was okay. Another okay episode. Not great. Um, I did. Hackering was another episode I didn't really like too much because it's Mr. Krabs actually likes Chum is pretty stupid, honestly. Why does he like Chum? This makes no sense. How does he like Chum? That's just so stupid. Thankful, although uh, what was it? What was it called again? Senior discount. This episode is pretty good. Probably the first good Crabs episode, honestly. And the fact that it's good, it's pretty surprising. My two Crabsies. Another crab centered episode. And how I feel about it? Well, it's pretty okay. It's actually pretty good, actually. I like that episode. Pretty enjoyable Crabs episode, honestly. Uh, oh yeah. Uh, Krusty Cooks. It's a pretty bad episode, honestly. Another episode I just didn't like. It kind of has some similarities to Demolition Doofus, but here, this is Bob trying to eat SpongeBob. What the heck? Who thought of this idea, honestly? Who thought of this? Knock Knock Who's There is probably the funniest Krabs episode, honestly. It reminds me a lot of Slumber Party, kind of. Yeah, Slumber Party. Slumber Party is a pretty great episode, but the fact that they're doing it in season 12 again is surprising. How they actually did another great episode up there with it. Probably not my favorite episode of season 12, but definitely one I think it's good. Oh yeah, Quarantine Crabs. Ugh. How to make an episode make me feel so ungood about this episode. You see, Quarantine Crabs is a episode hard to talk about because this episode actually was in production even before quarantine happened. This was in production in June of 2019, and they didn't even air this episode in 2020, and they aired this in 2022. So this came out this yeah, they probably hold this off because of quarantine. So I can see why this episode was hold off for so long because of the quarantine. But I think that's all the crab centered episodes. So we have 9 in total. So let's probably see how much we have. We have 2 meh episodes. There's 4 bad crabs episodes and 3 good crabs episodes. So what does this mean? It means that the crab centered episodes is meh. Basically, that Krabs had a pretty okay slot of good and bad and okay episodes. So, better than anything. At least he's the character that actually got the most good consistency, just like Plankton. Even though I would say Plankton actually also was pretty good here in the season. Even though, fun fact, Plankton actually had a range of a lot of good episodes in this season. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Never mind what I said about if you see about what I was just saying. Did I burn out a bit? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Overall, season 12, despite being a bit better than season 6, it is still terrible though. But at least I will say the good episodes here are better than how season 6 handled it. There is at least a few good episodes I can think of. Like there's No Hat for Pat, there's Chunk Bucket Supreme, Single Sale Anniversary, a lot of good episodes. So yeah, at least that's a good thing. Okay, I guess I should probably mention a bit. I guess I should mention, um, I guess I should. I guess I'm a lit. I guess I should get back to what I was saying a bit about like I guess 1 minute. I guess 40 minutes ago. So I guess I'm here to talk about the most hated SpongeBob episodes and talking about my own opinion on them. So I said about so I guess I should mention about Atlantis Scorpantus again, is that uh my personal opinion though is that even though I don't like the story, I didn't think the story was pretty forgettable. Even though I don't really like, even though people hate this episode, I will say there are some positives I will give to this episode, and I will say it's not the worst episode of the series. Because there's worse episodes. Oh yeah, there's worse episodes than this, and even worse specials than this, like the Classic Triton, SpongeBob, You're Fired, and Truth or Square. So yeah, because those three specials suffered from bad, crappy marketing that Nick did at the time. Because people, I think most of the SpongeBob specials, or at least some of them, suffered from crappy marketing, or should I say just terrible marketing, like Atlantis Scorpantus, Who Bob What Pants, even though I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. I thought it was mediocre. I think there was also, yeah, True for Square. There was Back to the Past, I think, Classic Triton. There was, I think, Goofools, and I think a SquarePants Family Vacation. I don't know. Those two episodes they were not bad, but they were not good either. Okay. Another, I think also, I think SpongeBob You're Fired was probably the last one they think of crappy marketing, and I think that was really it. Since it was probably the last bad SpongeBob special, at least in a while, until Squirrel Jelly, and that episode from season 11 was pretty bad. Even though it was 16 minutes long, it was not good. Not good at all. And I can agree, people hate this episode, and I can agree, Sandy was also pretty bad here, but that's just probably, I don't think I have anything else to say about it. So, yeah. Yeah. I will say the art, even though I did not like Atlantis Scorpantus, there is some things I will say, like I said, I think I've repeated myself a little too much in this video, but there is some things I will say I do enjoy about this episode, though. I love the art styles in this episode. They give a good shake-up and kind of show how much they put a lot of effort when it comes to the art styles in this episode. Like, I love the pixel. I love most of the songs in this episode. I do like at least a bit of the story. I like the concept of this story in the story a bit of this episode. I think that most of the songs were pretty good. What else I can say? I like the video game. Yeah, there's Atlantis Scorpantus video game. If you don't know, here I'll show it to you. I have I have a Wii and a DS version of this game. So let me hold up. Let me show you real quick. Hello, here guys. This is my copy of both SpongeBob SquarePants, Atlantis Scorpantus. These games are based on the episode itself, and if you don't, and here's the console game. People don't like this game for console. This is the Wii game that has like the tanks, the mazes, the rhythm levels, all that kind of stuff. This is why the DS version is considered better, though. Here's the disc. And it's really good quality. Looks really good in quality. Look at that. Look at that disc. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Also, you can feel look. The texture is actually feel good. If you just touch it a bit, it's so good. Yep. It's so good. Yeah, you can even touch it too. That's the crazy part. You can actually touch this. Feels kind of good. Feels kind of good if you think about it. Kind of feels good. Yeah, I kind of like how the disc is like, it's like pretty cool how it's like bluish kind of. I don't know. Here is the manual of Atlantis Scorpantus. This has the instructions. Since this is based on the same episode that people hate so much, so yeah. I used to own this book based on Atlantis Scorpantus. This one I actually remember having at least once, but I don't own it anymore. Honestly, I think both books are pretty good, but are probably better than the episode itself. Here's the DS game, which I'm pretty sure people are nostalgic for this game. Honestly, I think THQ Nordic, if you're watching this, please remake this game. I want to see this game remade on Switch, PS4, Xbox One. Like, you know you can do it, right? You can remake this game if you are able to. Like, put it in a remastered collection with most SpongeBob games. Like, is it hard to remake a good DS game? This game is perfect. This is one of the best SpongeBob games ever. Definitely up there with the movie game and Battle for Bikini Bottom and the Cosmic Shake. Probably like number 5 on the list. True for Square is probably better though. I had True for Square somewhere though. So yeah, Atlantis Scorpantus DS, really good game. I want to see a remake of this. If they can remake this game with Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated graphics, this would be a perfect remake. And I know they can do it. Just don't remake the console game. That game sucks. My game is honestly, this game is kind of decent, honestly, even though it's not great. Oh yeah, I guess I should show you my DVD collection, guys. But I already did that before. But you know, I don't care. Oh yeah, also I have some other SpongeBob games in my collection. Like I got True for Square for both Xbox 360. I also have a Wii version. So here you go. I have this is True for Square for this is for I have True for Square for both Xbox 360 and Wii. I have this one. This is the Xbox 360 one. Here's the disc. It looks pretty good. Does it look good, guys? Anyway, I hope I do. Here's the manual, though. It has controls. Honestly, I think it's better using the Xbox 360 controls over the Wii because it's honestly pretty annoying. I'd rather use the Xbox 360 controller, honestly. Oh yeah, here's more of the game. It has also a manual for SpongeBob books. This is based on To SquarePants or Not to SquarePants. Although I wish they could have at least had books for True for Square instead. I don't know. It feels like they just had to make this, but they could have just done is just have the True for Square books instead of this. I have something else too. Here's some. Oh yeah, it has Pixar games. I think this is pretty weird advertisement, but I actually never played any. I have played most of these when I was little, so yeah, I think I want to buy them. I'll buy them at point. Here's the Wii version of True for Square. Yeah, this one is more dirty. If you don't know, this one is more dirtier. So yeah, it's a little dirty. Here's the manual. It has World of Zoo. I never heard of that. Yeah, it has the controls, Wii controls and stuff. I think you can use the classic control for this game. I heard that, but that's a good thing. Good thing they do. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I have True for Square. I also have another SpongeBob game for Wii. It's SpongeBob Globs of Doom. This game is probably the weakest. I think this is probably my least favorite Nicktoons game. When it comes to like the console ones, this one is not good. This one feels kind of boring. Also, fun fact, this doesn't even have a manual. Yeah, when I bought this, they didn't even have the manual. That kind of sucks. I kind of hate how there's no manual in that game. But, you know. Oh well. I know I'm talking about cartoons, but I'll just do some video games. I'll probably show off some of my SpongeBob video games and stuff. But, okay. I have another SpongeBob game, but this is for Xbox 360, called SpongeBob Surf and Escape Road Trip. This is based on the Runaway Road Trip series, which most of them. SquarePants Family Vacation was pretty okay. pretty good, actually. I kind of like that episode. Patrick's Vacation was pretty terrible. Walking the Plankton was pretty okay. Mooncation was really good, and Mr. Krabs Takes a Vacation was also pretty good. This was, like I said, this was promoting the Runaway Road Trip series, so yeah. Here's the manual of this game. Yes, manual. Thank God it has a manual, unlike some of my other Splendor games. So yeah, we have manual, it has instructions. Yeah, it has like everything in there. And also, look at this. Look at this, guys. Huh? That was really cool when it, like, yeah, mirrors, objects and mirrors are sillier than they appear. Oh yeah, it has like advertisements to Heroes of Bikini Bottom, Great Patty Caper, Legends of Bikini Bottom, Shadow's Moments, and Triton's Revenge. Also says available now. This one, yeah, this is available now already. So that's a good thing. About 2011. And here's the disc. I forgot to mention this. It's pretty good. Do you guys like this game's pretty bad though. I will say the disc though. This is probably the final Spelunum game with a manual, unfortunately. I have another Spelunum game for Wii was called Squiggle Pants. Unfortunately, unlike some of my other SpongeBob games, it doesn't have a manual, so that kind of sucks. Although it's somewhere in my collection, I just gotta find that one. Oh, it's right here. Here is SpongeBob Squiggle Pants for Wii. I have that one. What else I have in the collection? Oh yeah, I have SpongeBob Plankton Robotic Revenge. I have for Wii. Yes, I have the Wii version. This one is not really good, but no, yeah, don't mind those. But yeah, here's Robotic Revenge. This game was pretty bad though. Honestly, pretty bad game. Here's Plankton's Robotic Revenge for DS. I know people don't really recognize this one too much, but I don't even know where the game is though. Yeah. Yeah, unlike Robotic Revenge, at least this has a manual though. Nope. This is not even a manual. This is not, it's just a short manual. That kind of sucks. No manuals in games anymore. Because after like Robotic Revenge, no other games had a manual anymore. That sucked. It honestly sucked. Because like it's easier just to have manuals at least nowadays. Not hard to do that. I have a random game here. Toy Story 3 for Wii. I was trying to play this or the Xbox 360 version, but you know, not a bad game. Here's the manual. I think this is my favorite Pixar game. I want to see a remake of this, honestly. Like give this Battle for Bikini Bottom treatment, honestly, THQ Nordic, or at least any developer. This game deserves it, or at least a trilogy remake. That would be great. I would love to see THQ Nordic remake this game. Or at least, Disney. Have someone remake this game. Or even Ubisoft. I would take anybody, honestly. Oh yeah, here's a SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab. This is another game. This is my original... Yeah. This is my GameCube version of Creature from the Krusty Krab. It snapped. It's broken a bit. This one's broken. This is what... I guess... Ugh. I hate that snapping now. This is... Sometimes the GameCube is kind of hard to push. Sometimes you're trying to get the game on. Yeah, it's broken. See that? Broken. It's broken. The game's broken. Like broken. It's like broken. It's like broken. I hate that so much. Anyways. Here's the game. Honestly, I think the GameCube is probably the weakest version when it comes to like graphic wise. Like this version really sucked. Although I would say this one is better than the Wii when it comes to like controls though. It's better than the Wii version if it didn't have mush controls. Yeah, I think this one, yeah, I don't think this was in the Wii version or not. I don't know. Kind of looks, wish they could have had color here instead of just having it being like B-movie style, meant. Oh yeah, Lego SpongeBob sets. I don't own them yet, though. And then here's an advertisement for Spundle DVDs. This says November 7th, even though it didn't come out on November 7th. This came out on October 31st. So I think they deleted it probably. I don't know. I think that was supposed to be the original date, but I guess they just thought they want to just do that. Here's Creature from Scrap for Wii. This has the Wii manual. I guess I should show off what. Let's say manual. Oh yeah, it has lights, camera, pants at least. Thank God. We don't have that in the GameCube version. Yeah, here's the Wii controls and stuff. I kind of hate the Wii controls. This is kind of why I wish they could have had at least you'd be able to do normal controls instead of the Wii controls, honestly, if this gets a remake. And also make the levels faster, because the Wii one is kind of hard to control. This is why I wish they could have had Xbox 360 version instead of doing instead of just making the Wii version being the second best. The PS2 version is the best, honestly. That's why. Anyway. I have also SpongeBob's Lights, Camera, Pants. I have this one. This is Lights, Camera, Pants for both Xbox. I think the Xbox version is probably the better version if you want, like, it doesn't have multiplayer it doesn't have, like, extra content, unfortunately, like the PS2 one. Although it's pretty cool. I still think the Xbox 360 version could have at least had extras. And then here is the GameCube version of, here's the GameCube version of Lights, Camera, Pants. This one actually is easier to open up. Yep, I like that. I like that so much, at least. Oh yeah, this is the Nintendo Game Gallery. This has Tak 3, SpongeBob Lights, Camera, Pants, and Nicktoons Unite. Thank you. And also Barnyard. It didn't came out in 2005. It came out in 2006. Since, the movie was coming out probably. Probably was originally supposed to come out in 2006, honestly. 5. Here's Lights, Camera, Pants. Manual for GameCube. I don't have the Xbox 360 one. Yeah. Look at this. Here's that. Yeah. They had an advertisement for this in the Where's Gary DVD. But, oh well. It says, SpongeBob Yellow thing. It says in stores in November 2005. And also some books. Also says that both of these DVDs are now available, even though this one is it looks like a pretty different version of the older DVD, but oh well. It says Where's Gary coming out in November 2005. Because it was coming out to, promote Where's Gary, or should I say, Have You Seen the Snail? You obviously know that. We know that, guys, already. Since we obviously know that. We all know that already, guys, so, yeah. Although it doesn't advertise Yellow Adventure, unfortunately, since, I thought it did, though. I thought one of the versions did, but I guess not. Because it came out in November 2005. Although that could be a coincidence, I guess. Oh yeah, I own Mario Galaxy. Here's Mario Galaxy. This game is definitely one of the best 3D Mario, even though I don't have the manual. But I will say the disc is so good though. Look at this disc. It looks so cool and stuff. Although I guess later versions doesn't have this, but this one does. So that's a good thing Mario Galaxy exists. I love this game. Love this game. Pretty good game. I have Sonic Generations. Next up is Sonic Generations. Gotta find that other one though. Where did the other one go? Hold up, guys. I guess I gotta find more. I'm gonna try to find Sonic Generations. I have it somewhere. I just can't seem to find it. Just gotta find it somewhere. Probably somewhere on my shelf. Or it's probably somewhere in my room. Just gotta find it. Guess I'll have to find it. Nope. Yeah, I have Sonic Generations somewhere, but I have the original. But here's the remake. Sonic. I have the Day 1 edition. Yes, I have the Day 1 edition. I don't have the deluxe I don't have the deluxe version though, unfortunately enough. So, yeah, it's probably somewhere under my bed or something. Probably somewhere. I gotta find that. I just gotta find that game. But oh well, I guess I'll find it somewhere. It's like the original. I definitely prefer this over the original. It's a good remake, honestly, better than the original game, since it fixes a few problems I had with the original game. So this is a pretty good. This is a pretty good remake. Pretty good remake, honestly, guys. I guess I should show you what I got actually in here. Here's the disc. I love the disc art. It looks pretty good. Here's a code. I actually have a code in here. It says, yeah. It also says the movie's coming out soon. It has Sonic Adventure Legacy skin. Yeah, it expires in 20 years, but oh well. And then it has a manual. I have a manual. Unlike you guys, I actually have this. I got this myself. So thank you guys for this. Thank you. I think my uncle did this. Yeah, my uncle sent me this anyway. I love that. That's why I love my uncles. Oh, that's why my uncles are pretty cool. Anyway, I have the original somewhere, but I just can't seem to find it. It's probably somewhere in my collection. Honestly, I just gotta look. Yeah, it's somewhere in my collection. I just gotta find it or look for it a bit. So yeah, I guess I have to find that one. What else? Oh yeah, I own Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Yes, I don't care what you guys say about this game. This game is not as bad as you guys think. This game is not. It's not like the worst SpongeBob game. Say what you will about the PS2 version, but I didn't have problems with it. I just thought it was just pretty funny. The problems, the issues, I get it. Okay? Here's another SpongeBob game I have. The movie game. This is the Xbox 360 Xbox version. I thought this played on Xbox One, but I guess I was wrong. But, yeah, this is how it originally came to manual, unfortunately. But, yeah, it has a lot of things. It has an advertisement for SpongeBob movie books. I think I want some of them, but I don't know if I should get it or not. I don't know if I should get it or not, but oh well. Oh yeah, I had some other books right here. Actually in total, that's actually like 8 books. No, that's like 9 books if you think about it. That's like 9 books in total. So, it says see the movie, play the game, and read the books. Thank you. And it also has a TAC advertisement. I don't actually own TAC, but I will say I will own the other Nicktoons games if I can find them. If I find Nicktoons, if I find them, I will probably buy them, honestly. Oh yeah. I have SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is a good SpongeBob game that I think it's underappreciated. I don't know if I should ask or not, but pretty good game. Shut up. I don't want anybody bother me, so yeah, I guess okay. Here's Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is the GameCube version. Here's the disc right here. Here's the solid good disc. Here's the manual. I have the manual right here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Also has TAC advertisement again, and also some books and DVDs, and also some other SpongeBob books, and also some board games. So, yeah. I guess I've been yeah. I don't know if I should show off my Simpsons game, but oh well. Okay, I think I probably still going, but probably gonna do a few more minutes in the stream, honestly. So I know it's been going on for like 1 hour, but I expect more comments, honestly, by now. I guess I should. I guess I should. I guess I should show. I should show off who else is in the stream so they can leave some comments and stuff. I need some more. What else I can say? Oh yeah, I guess I should show off my SpongeBob Steven sets. I guess I'm gonna talk about some of the DVDs I have. So, guys, this is my DVD collection. You see that I have some My Little Pony toys around it, but oh well. I'm gonna probably show you guys what most of the sets. So let's start off with season 1. This is the first season. This includes the first 100 episodes disc instead of like the original season 1, because honestly I prefer these ones over the original, because it has all the episodes but no special features, unfortunately. But yeah, I like that. Honestly, I kind of like that. The discs are better than the original disc, or even the reprint ones. It actually has pretty better, but honestly, that's why I switched them out. That's why I switched out the discs, honestly, guys. So, if you guys don't know, I switched out the discs. Here's season 2. The reason why I kept the disc is because it has Shanghai on it. It has Shanghai, so this is why I'm gonna keep that. I'm probably gonna keep these discs. I'm gonna keep those ones in there. I have that one. Okay, let's try to put them there. I have the first SpongeBob movie. This contains the first movie. Yes, of course. No, why not? Here's my copy of SpongeBob season 3. This has most of the episodes from season 3. Here's disc 1. Here's disc 2. This is I'm mostly keeping most of these discs in here because these DVDs are pretty. These ones are pretty valuable, and I just like to keep them, honestly. The disc. Here's the next disc. I guess I should show off season 4 now. So, season 4. I guess I should show off them. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold up. Wrong one. I gotta find that. Here's season 4. In this case, yeah, I have the original disc 2 and also the other discs. I guess I should show off most of them. I'm gonna probably show them off, honestly. But oh well. Oh yeah. This is season 5. This has like all the episodes on disc. All the episodes on the disc anyway. So here's season 5, which has the original. Here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4. So yeah, we have all 4 discs in there. If they sell them in the first 100 episodes disc, this would have been really cool though. That would have been really cool though, honestly. Oh well. Okay, take it as usual. Then we got season 6. Let's show off season. Oh shoot! Wrong disc art. Wrong disc. I was supposed to show this. Wait. I gotta find. I gotta do something with my discs real quick. I gotta find them. I gotta find some of them. But oh well. It's probably my fault though. Probably my fault though. Probably my fault. I'm trying to find this real season set, but I guess that I can't even find it. Actually, I'll probably do something real quick. I will just probably just look at my seasons a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to look. I'm just gonna look through. Find. I'm gonna find someone. Hold up, guys. I actually have to do something real quick. I'll do something real quick before I do anything else. So I gotta switch. I gotta do something real quick if I wanna do something real quick. No, so let's do something real quick. Nope. Just gonna do something real quick. Do something real quick. Just one. I'll just put this one in here. I'll be careful because I know I'm just gonna be mixing up these discs, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna go right there. But I guess I should have put this one for another black case if I do. I guess I should probably put this in. If I could. No. Guess not. I can't. Guess I can't. Guess I can't. And it won't fit. I'm gonna just I'll do real quick, guys, and I'll do something else. I'll just switch and switch out my discs or something else, but it's real so comfortable though. I don't really won't seem to kind of fit. Okay. Just gonna do something real quick. No. Just at least be able to do that one. I shouldn't be just switching up so my DVDs or something, but no, kind of works though. Here's my Season 6, like I said. It says, here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and disc 4. As well as the Season 6 on there. Thank you. I'll do another real quick. The DVDs. Here's season 7 and 8. Well, let's start with season 7. Here's the discard. Yeah, I swear. Yeah. Yeah. Although I feel like I think the discard of the UK one is probably better than this one. Honestly, I wish I actually had the UK one, but can't really blame I can't really blame that because since I'm pretty sure it's the same DVD, but with UK assets and stuff. But I personally probably like that one honestly more when it comes to discard and stuff. Because sometimes the UK DVDs are better than the US ones. Such as the season 8 one. Here's the season 8 DVD. Yeah. I like this one. It has like discs and it also has like, yeah. Sure, she could have done it. Honestly, I wish that if they release like the seasons, in a new, if they want to re-release season 7, the next the seasons again, I suggest probably going with a, I think it would be easier just to release all the seasons in one, and then basically what they could do is have all you can actually have the episode be in 4K resolution or remaster the episodes. Honestly, I think that would make a lot of people happy. Honestly, here's season 9. Another one. Here you go. You got season 9 in there. All the discs in there too. All the discs. Sure, she could have done something with another 100 episodes instead of just reusing assets from the other seasons, like they would do, honestly. And then I gotta show off season 10, which I have multiple copies of, surprisingly enough. No, wait, wrong one. Wrong one, guys. I can't believe that. Here's season 10. Here's the discard. Here's the discs. They actually decided to reuse these in the another 100 episodes because it's just literally the same menus, though. That's just frustrating. The frustrating thing is that they released them in this format. What the frick? Here's season 10 and 11. Wait. I show off the other one probably. I should probably show off. I'm gonna show off this one. No. Actually, I guess I'm just gonna show off either this one has. I'm probably gonna show off this one. This one has gold in it, honestly, so that's why I'm gonna probably do this one. Here's a gold version of season 11. I have gold and also white version. Sure wish I could have released a gold version, honestly. That would be really cool. And then here's season 12. This one I add this in a white case instead of the ticker. Yep, here's all the discs. I really wish they could release season 12 in if they release each season in a different case, DVD case color. Like having season 1 be green, season 2 be orange, season 3 be bluish, kind of grayish, I guess, or blue. I don't know. I don't know. That seems really cool. Have season 4 be pink. I think pink color. I guess. Have season 5 be more yellowish. Season 6 be in bright blue or dark blue. I don't know. You could do that. Here's season 13. This has. Yep. This is the probably worst DVD design, honestly. This is pretty much like the next 100 episodes where they're just stacked discs. This is probably the frustrating thing about this season is that it's just stacked discs. I just hate this so much. How they just have stacked discs. They just have stacked discs. If they just really, honestly, if they want to re-release like the Stevens, honestly, or even do a collection of them, I would say just re-release them with the new SpongeBob DVD disc art, or at least logo, and basically do it like there. Anyways, I think that's enough. How long has it been? Oh, shoot, it's been like 1 minute and 1 hour and 27 minutes. But anyways, I think that's probably enough for the stream. I'll see you probably. Yeah, I'm probably gonna space these streams out just for you guys. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.